Mr. Scott Crowfoot, everybody. Let me hear you. Come on, let him hear you.
What a wonderful evening. We have a bunch of mature, responsible adults, basically Republicans. Give yourselves a hand. It almost makes it worth the $300 in gas it's going to cost me round trip from Palm Springs back tonight. You know, the only thing going up faster than the price of gas are Mexican flags. And there are those in this country that say the undocumented workers are simply doing the jobs that the Americans refuse to do. I say, if that's the way we're playing the game, then I want to become an undocumented Border Patrol agent and do the job that Congress refuses to do. I know we have an immigration problem when the first thing that Al-Qaeda operatives want to learn once they infiltrate the United States is Spanish. If you notice how many of the world's ills start with the word Al, Al-Qaeda, Al Jazeera, Al Gore, Al Franken, Al Sharpton, Alan Combs. The list goes on and on. And these are the guys that want to run this country in the middle of a war on terror. They can't even successfully run their own golf tournament. Seriously, this happened a couple weeks ago. The DNC had to suspend play in their annual golf tournament for several reasons. Number one, John Kerry got to the first tee box and couldn't figure out where to stand. And Billy, he walked off because it was too hard to get out of a bad lie. And his wife, Mrs. Hillary Rotten Clinton, she missed the invite entirely because she checked herself into a hospital complaining of symptoms of vertigo. And the doctor said, of course Mrs. Clinton has vertigo. Look how fast she moves back and forth from left to right. If you notice, you never see a Kennedy golf. You ever notice that? The reason you never see a Kennedy golf is because it involves driving. There's water hazards. And it takes balls. And now we've unleashed the latest weapon in the war on terror, Patrick Kennedy behind the wheel. Well, I guess you know what they say, folks. The olive doesn't fall very far from the martini now, does it? Here's the bottom line, guys. The Democrats are very desperate. So desperate, in fact, that I've heard O.J. Simpson's name brought into the ring of possible candidates for 08. I know, it sounds funny, but if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. O.J. Simpson for the Democratic National Presidential nominee in 08. He's a celebrity, he can swing the black vote, and who knows how to cut and run better than O.J. Simpson? My name is Scott Crowfoot. Check out my line at humaneventsonline.com. You're going to have a wonderful show. Tom Dreesen, Evan Say. Give yourself a wonderful warm hand.